Hey guys, it's V. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new, and welcome to a day in my life vlog. It's a Monday morning right now, and I want to start off this week super productive. So I want to do some admin stuff for YouTube and for my Instagram, and then I also want to do a bunch of writing. I have been so into writing lately, you guys. I'm at 26K, I believe, in my novel, and it would be great to get a significant amount of progress today, hopefully. And I also want to do some reading and other fun stuff. So I made a lemon water. I like to start off my day with water. Usually it's tea, but it's been so hot lately that I need cold drinks now. But yeah, I made my lemon water, and I'm just gonna do all of my Instagram and YouTube admin stuff. So respond to comments, make a post on Instagram, make a story on Instagram, maybe do some reels and answer some DMs and stuff. And then I'll make breakfast because it's almost noon and I'm gonna be hungry soon, probably. So, but yeah, let's get into it. Whether you're brainstorming, outlining, editing, or drafting. Okay, it's 1 o'clock now and I feel so productive. I did a bunch of Instagram admin stuff. I posted on my stories, just like a little motivational video for the start of the week. I did an Instagram post. I also filmed some reels. Not that I posted yet, but I do like to have some kind of backlog so that I can post them later. And I also went on YouTube, did some admin for that as well, some emails, some kind of business related things I had to go through. And I also responded to all my comments, which took a while because I had some backlog from 2 weeks ago that I hadn't responded to, and I just felt terrible, so I was like, I have to get all of those out there, and I love responding to comments so much. So finished all of those, and now I'm hungry. It's 1 o'clock. I usually eat very late in the day, but like 1 is like my first meal of the day, but I do still call it breakfast because I just love breakfast. So yeah, I'm gonna go make breakfast, and I think I'm gonna read a book while I eat breakfast because I've been so into the books that I've been reading lately. So yeah. Okay, so a little writing update for Project ITL. Last I checked with you guys, I was planning this novel. I told you guys that I was like planning on doing kind of a discovery draft where I'd just write and more of the plot would come to me and I'd keep writing like that. That's what I did for Project Soulmates for the very first draft, and that worked out really well for that novel, but it's not working so much for this one. I find myself getting put into writing slumps and just being stopped by multiple roadblocks because I'm like, okay, what happens next? So I sat down and I took a whole day and I fully outlined the entirety of this writing project. So I did kind of like a scene by scene outline of what's gonna happen all the way until the end, which is actually great because it's kind of the reason why I've been writing so much lately. Like, I know what's happening next and it just makes me so excited because I personally am in love with this story. I think it's just so fun and different. Don't get me wrong, the first draft is still not great, but I'm glad that I at least have the plot down. And you know, I guess that just is a life lesson that planting for me works for some stories and it doesn't for others. So this one definitely is one that needed to be fully plotted. But also I'm still grateful that I didn't make a full outline at the beginning because I couldn't see the vision for this story at the beginning, like the full entire scene by scene breakdown of it. I did not have that at all. But after writing it a bit and getting to know the characters a little bit more and getting to know the situation a little bit more, it was so much easier for me to sit down and actually finish outlining the rest of this novel. So wouldn't have changed anything, but so glad that I sit down and wrote out an outline because it's making this so much quicker. The reason I wanted to speed this up a little bit, my first draft, is because I have a new plan and I definitely 1000% want want to do NaNoWriMo again this year. It was so exciting doing it last year, and it was so beneficial because first of all, I won, so I got 50% off Scrivener, which I'm using right now. And a lot of people ask what writing software I use, like on in my DMs and stuff. I use Scrivener, but it was great because I got 50% off for Scrivener. But more so than that, it was great because I got 50,000 words written in Project Soulmates in a month, which I would not have done if it weren't for NaNoWriMo, let's be real. So I want to do NaNoWriMo again with draft 3 of Project Soulmates. For those of you who don't know, I finished draft 2 and sent it off to an alpha reader and got my feedback from the alpha reader, and my plan is to use her feedback to make a fully fleshed outline for draft 3, and I want to do this during Preptober, which takes place over the month of October, and I do want to use the whole month to prepare for draft 3 as best as I can because I want draft 3 to be polished enough to send to beta readers. That's the plan, and I'm thinking that is what is going to happen, which means that draft 1 of Project ITL ideally has to be done by the end of September, and today's August 29th, so that gives me a month left to finish this. I'm not sure how long this draft is going to be. I'm guessing around 50k, like 45 to 55k, I don't know, I'm not really too sure, but considering I'm at 26k and I'm either halfway or a third into this, so I'm really trying to pick up the pace and write as much as I can so that this will be done and I can focus on Preptober and NaNoWriMo for the months of October and November, which is really exciting. But yeah, because I actually have a goal date in mind now, I can use the Scrivener feature where you can set a writing goal, like how much you want to have written by what day, and it'll give you around how much you need to write per day to make that happen, which is exciting. For me right now, it's around 800 words, which seems very doable. If I go over, I'll definitely try to go over on the days where I can because I know there'll be some days where I don't write. So yeah, but fingers crossed that I'm able to finish this draft by the end of September so that I can do Preptober in October and NaNoWriMo in November. Anyway, I think most of you know that I'm a fan of using writing sprints when I write. Like I like to write with a live writing sprint or rewatch a live writing sprint or do my own where I do like 20 minutes of writing, 5 minutes of reading, or 25 minutes of writing, 5 minutes of reading, or whatever. But for some reason right now, I kind of just want to write and just like grind it out for as long as I can and see how long I can go before I'm like, okay, now I need a break. I don't know why, but let's just do it. I guess it's because I'm really excited to write. I don't know. We'll see how this works. I'm starting exactly at 2:40 and we'll see how long it takes me before I'm like, okay, the wheels aren't turning anymore. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock and I've officially reached the 27,000 mark in my novel, which is so exciting. And in that writing session I had earlier, I wrote 1,106 words, so that's my total so far for the day, which I'm really happy with. Those who are following me on Instagram know that my goal for this week is to hit 30k by the end of the week for this draft, but I think I'm gonna exceed that, hopefully, if the progress for today and the next few days keeps up like it was today. But right now it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna go book shopping with my sister and we're gonna go to the mall. We have like a little Kohl's/Indigo, which is like our favorite bookstore, and it's in the mall, so we're gonna tackle a mall trip and a book shopping trip at the same time. I want to get the sequel to this book because I read it and I liked it, and I really want to read the next one because I heard that it's even better than the first, and if I'm being honest, this one was a little underwhelming, so I'm thinking that the second one will be a lot better. Pretty sure it's called The Wicked King. Pretty sure. So that is what I'm looking to get. You guys, it is so hot today. I'm like dying. I put my hair up. I'm gonna eat dinner and then I think I'm gonna shower, like a nice cold shower. Sounds really, really good. And then we'll see where the night takes me, but I definitely do want another writing session because I want to get back into writing, and lately I've loved writing when it's darker. So yeah, but first I'm gonna eat dinner. My twin sister and I, Serena, made dinner last night, so I'm gonna have leftovers of that. We made salmon and a kale quinoa salad. So I made the kale quinoa salad, which is like my favorite thing ever, and she made the salmon. So I'm gonna have a little bit of that. I'm not super hungry, but yeah, let's go eat. Hi you guys, it's later. I had dinner, I took a shower, and I'm so ready to do another writing session. Don't mind my messy bun. It's very, very messy. I kind of just like threw it up after I took a shower because it's just so hot. And then these are my blue light glasses, which I use when I'm writing, so I'm gonna put them on in a sec. But the most glorious thing ever happened, which is that it started raining, and I love writing when it's raining. I love the ambiance so much, so this is like perfect. I'm gonna do my reading sprint, which is where I'm writing for, I think I'm gonna do 15 minutes and 5 minutes of reading and see how that goes, just because I think at night my attention span is a little bit shorter when it comes to writing. So I'm gonna do 15 minutes of writing and then 5 minutes of reading. And the book I'm reading right now during the night, because I'm reading The Song of Achilles during the day, is Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover, or Colleen Hoover. I hear people say Colleen Hoover. I say Colleen Hoover, but I don't really know what it's supposed to be. But she is a very famous author. When people read one of her books, they read multiple. I haven't gotten into her like romance books, which is what she's known for. I've read Verity, which is her like only thriller book, and I rated it 5 stars. If you haven't seen my 5 favorite books of 2022 video, you should go check it out. Verity, spoiler, is one of the books on that. It was really, really good. And my friend got me this for my birthday, Ugly Love. This is one of her romances, so I was so happy to get into it, and it's really great for me to read while I'm writing, because right now I'm writing a first-person romance / contemporary, but mainly a romance novel. And for people who are new to my channel, I like to read in the voice that I'm writing in, or as similar to as I can. So romance, first person. Obviously I have a different writing voice than Colleen Hoover does, but this helps me stay in this similar zone when I'm writing, and it keeps me inspired to write. So I love doing my little writing sprints. And it's perfect at night because I love reading at night too. So I'm 151 pages into this book, so I have like about half of it left. But yeah, I really, really like it so far. Definitely geared towards an older audience, but I really love the way that Colleen Hoover writes. She is an incredible writer. So anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna get into my reading sprints. So I changed my mug to this one in case anyone was wondering why I'm gonna have a mug change in the upcoming clips, just because the other one was dirty and I didn't realize it. But yes, I'm drinking just water. I know it's weird to drink water in a mug, but I don't know. I just took a mug for it anyways. But I did finish my first 15-minute sprint and got 290 words in that sprint. And now I'm going to read some more of Ugly Love for 5 minutes and then get into another writing sprint. Okay, it is later and I have finished 3 sprints of 15 minutes, and this is the word count I got for all 3 sprints, which brings me to a total of 29,259 words in my manuscript. and 2,386 words total for the day, which I am so incredibly happy with. I just basically almost reached my goal of the week in one day, which is amazing. So I'm done with writing for the day, and I'm very, very happy with how much I've written and with the point that I'm at in my novel. My new favorite night routine has been to curl up with a good book and tea, except it's too hot for tea today, so just water and reading my book. It's my favorite way to end the night. It's very relaxing and chill and puts me in a good mindset, headspace. I don't know. But yes, I'm gonna continue to read my book. Oh, I love reading so much. If you guys are interested in the books that I read and my reviews on all the books that I read, feel free to follow me on Goodreads because I post all of my reviews on there. I'm trying to read more books now because my goal is 50 for the year, and I've read I think 17 of 50. I think that's what it was. I'm not too sure, I don't remember, but I know I'm behind on my goal. But I do want to read more. But yes, I've been making it a habit to read a little bit more every single day, which has honestly made me so happy because I love it so much. So with all of that being said, first of all, I am so sorry for the sound of our like air conditioned thing outside. Like, it's just loud. But that being said, thank you guys for joining me for a productive and fun writing day in my life, and I hope all of your writing projects are going well as well if you have one. If you guys enjoyed this video, it would mean so much to me if you could give it a thumbs up. Please consider hitting the subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed, and don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so you're notified the next time I upload a video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!